Hello everyone, welcome back to WoW Classic on the Priest. We are back in Elwyn Forest today and we're heading out east. We're heading to meet Guard Thomas. We stopped in Stormwind. Along the way I went to the Priest Trainer and we actually turned in the quest there, which gave us Desperate Prayer, which is one of two human priest abilities that we get. This one is just a big instant cast heal that has a really big cooldown, a 10-minute cooldown. So it's kind of like a oh crap button. We will keep that for emergencies. We also picked up Inner Fire, which is going to give us an additional 315 armor for 10 minutes or until we get hit by a physical or ranged attack 20 times. So just a lot of additional armor. We picked up another rank of Power Word Fortitude and another rank of Power Word Shield, making those spells more powerful. Let's talk to Guard Thomas.
Need help?
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwyn. We don't know where they are here, but they are aggressive. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago we sent two guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards or their remains.
Light bless you.
Yeah, we can do that.
Light be with you.
And then protect the frontier. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshire, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here. Kill 8 prowlers and 5 young forest bears.
Go with honor, friend.
We're going to head north to do a couple things. We have to investigate the Jasperlode Mine, which is over here. We have one of the guards' bodies to find, and we're going to hunt wolves and bears just in this general area. So lost guards. Protect the frontier and scout through Jasperlode Mine. All of those are going to go on the agenda here. We probably won't get all of the bears or all of the wolves right now. We're going to have a lot of time in this area doing various things. But we will fight the ones that we see. Oh, and we also stopped in Ironforge and I trained the next level of skinning, so we can continue to get skill ups from that.
I'm out of range.
I know I said we weren't going to fight all of these guys in this area, but there are quite a few wolves over here between us and the guard's body. Aha, there's the body. Clearly marked by the yellow dot on the minimap. Well, what's left of the body. Although much has been stripped from the corpse, strewn nearby is a medallion with the words Footman Malachi Stone etched upon it. Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore of Stonecarn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there. We'll get to that. We're going to shoot over to the west and explore the mine. Hello, young forest bear. We do need you. You'll see that when we're using Power Word Shield, we're not actually using the benefit from Inner Fire. They have to actually be hitting us to subtract from the charges that we have available and to be making use of that additional armor. I do like having the tools that allow us to get hit in the face, basically. I love having Power Word Shield. I like having Inner Fire just to boost our armor. I think that's great. It makes me feel a lot less like I'm supposed to kill the thing before it gets to us, and a lot more like we can take a few hits to the face, and we actually have abilities to help us cope with that. These aren't even the wolves that we need. The wolves that we need are specifically called prowlers, and these other wolves will not satisfy the quest requirements. So that's good to know. Grey Forest wolves do not count. Wasn't even looking at that. At least the bears we got count. I don't think we ever get a quest that has to do with this mine other than just walking a little ways into it. Some of these guys are actually level 6 and aren't worth any experience at all. And the level 7 guys should be easily dealt with since we are level 12. It gives us quite an advantage. And they won't aggro us from as far away. So we can kind of just weave through the camp here and we'll get inside the mine and go a little ways and we should get the ping for the quest complete. Oh, this one's a geomancer. Interesting. We'll let these guys hit us and let Inner Fire do some work for us. That was a nice crit with our mace. Okay, we don't even need to fight that guy. That was the completion. So we don't even have to go very far in. And hopefully we'll get out of here with as little trouble as we made our way in with. And we can head back to the east. Looking for bears and prowlers on the way. We'll cut across the river. We will find the other guard's body. And it might be a good idea for us to then take that back to guard Thomas immediately, then make our way into Eastvale Logging Camp and pick up the quest that we find there. And when we're doing those quests, we'll continue to get the rest of the prowlers and the bears that we'll need. These are all just gray forest wolves and aren't going to help us complete the quest. This looks like a good place to cross over. There's going to be plenty of murlocs amidst those structures up ahead. We're going to have to be careful. They do run and will run for help. Let's try to work our way along the outskirts here. I don't think the body is to the south. I think it's a little bit north of here. There it is. I actually see it in the distance.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Probably avoid some of these guys entirely.
That's still recharging.
I don't really want two of these guys, but here we have it. Okay, he healed himself. That's very unfortunate for us. And good for him, good for him. I hope he can't do it again. Murlocs are annoying no matter what level they're at, and no matter what level you're at. They're just really annoying all the time.
I need to get closer.
Let's see if we can get in there before they respawn. That would be swell. What is he doing that heals himself? He doesn't do any real animation that I can detect when he heals, but the foragers have some kind of heal. It's not a huge heal, but it's annoying nonetheless. We don't have an interrupt anyway, so even if we could see what he was doing, we would be helpless to stop it. You find around the neck of a corpse a metal medallion inscribed with the words Footman Rolf Hartford. Now that you have both medallions, deliver them to guard Thomas at the bridge. Okay. The logging camp is right over here, but I think we are going to go back to guard Thomas first and turn this in. I can't remember if it has a follow-up that we need to do over here or not, so let's just go turn it into him first. There's the logging camp. Well, we might as well stop here. We're gonna have to work our way down and around, but we will get a quest to collect wood right among these trees. So we'll be coming back up here no matter what. There's an actual prowler.
Well met.
You have confirmed my fears. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore.
Be careful.
Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's death and report to him that the Murlocs in Eastern Elwyn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but I'm hopeful Dugan can find someone.
For the Alliance.
I don't know if he can find someone or not, but I'm pretty sure he does not send us back out here to kill any more Murlocs, so that's a relief. Princess Must Die, that quest is in the pumpkin patch to the south. We're gonna have a quest to pick up here that we'll be able to do down in the same area. I believe it's from this woman.
Need help?
Yes, red linen goods. The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwyn wear linen, which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me red linen bandanas and I'll use them to fashion something for you.
Be careful.
And we can find these guys in different places, but we'll be able to find them around the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch, and we need to go there for Princess. And as we head south, we'll be able to work on prowlers and young forest bears. However, we have something to do here first. A bundle of trouble. Basically,
Go with honor, friend.
the peons are lazy and she needs us to collect the wood because they bundled it up, but then they ran away. And now we get to go collect their wood bundles, and that's going to be just north of here amongst all these trees. They look like this. So we need 8 of these, I believe. And we're going to do these first since there aren't any to the south. This bear has a lot of health for a level 9. Well, we're finding more prowlers and bears up here than we are finding wood.
It's too far away.
He did get pretty far away there. We're actually lucky that there aren't a lot of other players around here gunning for the same items and enemies.
out of range.
I guess we're getting some decent wolf meat as well for cooking. So really not a lot to complain about. I'm not even sure that there are wood bundles over this far towards the mountains. I don't know that I've ever come this far over looking for them, but I'm definitely not seeing any. Let's head back. Although I think I see, well, this guy looks like he's on a collision course. Yeah, he's got it. We'll get this one and then we will focus up on trying to find some more wood. Kind of worried that if there was any more wood over here, that warrior has likely just grabbed all of it. Definitely not seeing any. Yeah, it's very likely that someone has just come through here and cleared them all out. So I don't see a single one in any of the usual spots, besides the 3 that we've already grabbed. We can come a little further out, but beyond these trees, I don't think we have a chance of it spawning any wood bundles. Definitely not out amongst the murlocs. Nothing around that tree. And I'm not sure about down here to the south. We can have a look. It's a sad day when you can't find wood amongst the trees. That's when you know you're doing something wrong. Now we're probably just too close to the camp. Overall, my opinion is that they need to spawn more bundles of wood. Since we've cleared out the entire area of enemies and have not been able to collect even half of what we need, yeah, I'd say more spawn points are in order. And they're not the easiest thing to see either, so you actually really have to look around the base of like every tree. Otherwise you could easily miss one. Bears and prowlers are all respawning. Perfect. I am not sure. A part of me says we're coming back to do this quest later, because now we've wasted quite a bit of time running back and forth for no reason at all. Nice resist, good on him. And then in a rage, we crit him with our mace.
I can't carry anymore.
You can't carry anymore. That's not what we like to hear, actually. Alright, take the light leather. Let's head down to the camp here, and we'll hope that they have some kind of vendor. And then I think we're gonna head south, and see about going down to the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. Maybe we'll come back and collect wood later, when there's more wood. Here, this guy will
You need something?
buy all of our junk, repair our gear. Oh, and when I trained all the abilities that we got in the new ranks of abilities, we basically were broke after that.
See you around.
That's why we only have 9 silver now. I don't know, guys. Do we want to go look for more wood, or we could just head south? I'm gonna say let's go ahead and head south. I don't want to do another trip around those trees. I have a feeling that we're still gonna find nothing. I'll come back later. Usually we'd be on the lookout for prowlers and young bears, but since we had to fight so many up to the north, we don't need to worry about that. I feel like it's possible that there's one more quest at the camp, at the logging camp. We'll have to do a more thorough search of the buildings once we head back there. Alright, so the pumpkin farm is actually on the other side of the river. Ridgepoint Tower is that way. Murlocs, more Murlocs, like the world needs more. We're gonna aggro one of these things. I guess we aggroed both because I just targeted the Murloc. Which means we're just gonna keep running and let both of them drop off of us, hopefully. Okay, here at the Pumpkin Patch, we're gonna be fighting Defias for the red linen, and then in the middle of the Pumpkin Patch, Princess should spawn. Aha. There she is. Prize-winning pig. Boar. Comes with 2 ads. Pretty concerned about getting a heal off. There we go.